So why is it so evil for them to change my image and my voice to sound like them and to look like them? Well, first of all, let's consider what the Bible is telling us about the Trinity. It's an interesting idea. One thing's for sure is that part of the moral of the story is that God is the Father of Jesus, and Jesus is trying to develop to become one with the Father. And he says that flat out. He says, I've become one with the Father. I'm in the Father, and the Father's in me. And he wants people to obey God through him so they can go to God together. I don't look like, and I'll put his picture on the screen, Timothy Curry, okay, from the movie Loaded Weapon or whatever it is, where he says, wilderness girls, okay? I don't look like it. I don't sound like a Jew, a corporate Jew. I don't sound like a guy from the hood. I don't sound like some kind of PowerPoint presentation geek. Okay, that's not how I sound. They changed my voice using fumes, poison, and technology, and they perfect it on the video to make it sound immature and make it sound like them. Nerds are not one with God. They do not bring people to God in the true spirit of God. The Lord thy God is a warrior, not a nerd. If a warrior happens to build tables, he's still a warrior first and a carpenter or whatever second. He's a warrior first. Okay, the sword of Scripture, not the trowel, not the toolkit of the carpenter. Okay, very straightforward. Okay, so people must purify themselves first and foremost of the guilt of cheating the righteous out of their right to lead. The Jews said that they have no king but Caesar. That was an extreme betrayal of God. Because you look at the Old Testament, the king and the idol, okay, and the demon behind the idol were one. So is the Father and the Son in that sense. Obviously, the king isn't the same as the demon to a T, okay, only in a sense, and he's not the same as the false idol that they worship to a T. These are, in a sense, they're interchangeable, okay? For that same reason, okay, in a sense, I am God because I'm in the Father and the Father's in me, and you know by the fruits of righteousness, right? Wisdom, goodness, justice, right? Seeking justice, right? Righteousness, truth, and clarifying things. Not being like these people in the church that pretend to clarify. They say, oh, these other churches teach this, and they have all kinds of fancy terms for it, and they go to special schools for it and all this. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. Because only I have gone up to heaven and come back down through focused moral intensity, walking in the way of righteousness on the path of justice without cheating anyone out of their right to lead, because I am the King of Kings, Proverbs 16:12. The throne is established through righteousness, and of everyone who's ever been worthy to call themselves a king through righteousness, I'm the bell that rings the loudest, in the spirit of the first and as the last due to tech breeding and ill-gotten gains. Okay? Because everyone cheated me out of my right to lead so much that, like in Hosea and Isaiah, their children before they're even born, while they're still in the wombs, while they're still, before they're even a thought in their parents' minds, okay, have been cut off from God. They are spiritually dead with no redeemer. Proverbs 16:10, the divine verdict is on the lips of a king, okay? I have the divine judgment. I've ruled against all you and all your kids because that is what justice is. Before I was born, the principles that would damn you already existed.